Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something that looks pretty straightforward on the surface, common English phrases.
Mhm.
But I've always felt, there's more going on, like a deeper layer to these everyday words.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not just about knowing the words, it's about the nuance, right? Getting those little aha moments in conversation.
That's spot on. Truly understanding them, it's much more than just the dictionary definition.
Yeah.
It's about seeing how they work in practice, the social cues they carry. That's where the language really comes alive. And it's super valuable for you listening to really get a handle on that.
Definitely. So our source material today, it's some great excerpts from essential English phrases for everyday use.
Good stuff.
And our mission, basically, is to unpack 5 specific phrases. We'll dig into how they're used in different situations and hopefully give you some real clarity to boost your fluency and confidence.
It's like a plan.
Let's dive in. Okay, first up, caused and was caused by. They're fundamental, right? For explaining how things happen. Cause and effect.
Exactly.
They seem so similar, but there's a difference, isn't there? A subtle one, maybe?
There absolutely is. And it's a fantastic example of active versus passive voice.
Ah, okay.
So put simply, in the active voice, the subject does the action. Like, the storm caused the power outage.
Right. The storm did it. Activate.
Precisely. But then you flip it to the passive, the power outage was caused by the storm.
Okay. Same basic facts.
Same facts, yeah.
Mm.
But the focus shifts. It's now on the power outage, the result, rather than the storm, the cause.
So what's the real impact then? When you're actually talking to someone, why choose one over the other? Does it, change the feeling?
That's a great question. Because it's not just grammar homework, right? It's about how you frame things. Saying, the storm caused the outage feels direct. You're pointing straight at the cause. But if you say, the power outage was caused by the storm, it can feel a bit more, maybe objective. Or sometimes if the cause is a person, it might sound less accusatory. You're highlighting the event itself.
Ah, I see. So it helps you control the emphasis, pinpoint responsibility, or just state the origin clearly.
Exactly. Precision in communication.
That makes perfect sense. Okay, so from cause and effect, let's switch gears. Something we say to kind of calm things down. It's not the end of the world.
Oh yeah, a classic.
It feels like hitting a reset button in your head, doesn't it?
It really does. And this one's a perfect example of an idiom.
Right, meaning you can't just translate word for word.
Exactly. End of the world,
Yeah.
literally. Well, that misses the point entirely. You have to learn it as a chunk. It's basically used to downplay how serious a problem or a mistake feels. It's about reassurance.
So, typical situations, maybe comforting someone, like they spill coffee just before a meeting.
Perfect example. Hey, don't worry, it's not the end of the world.
Or maybe their favorite bakery is closed unexpectedly. Minor stuff.
Minor disappointments,
Yeah.
minor inconveniences. Yeah, putting things in perspective. But you brought up a good point earlier implicitly. Can it backfire? Could it sound dismissive?
Yeah, I was wondering that. If someone is genuinely upset.
That's the crucial part. It's great for perspective on small things.
Yeah.
Maybe your flight's delayed. You think, okay, not the end of the world. I'll catch up on email. It's almost cultural shorthand for this is manageable.
Okay.
But you absolutely have to gauge this situation. You wouldn't say it about, truly serious news. That would be incredibly insensitive. So it's about calibration.
Got it. Knowing when not to use it is key. Okay, and speaking of shared feelings, sometimes you just need to know someone else gets it, which brings us to in the same boat.
It's such a vivid image, isn't it? A metaphor.
Yeah.
Language does that so well. Paints a picture. Being in the same boat instantly conveys that shared experience. Much better than just saying, we have the same problem.
So it builds empathy.
Instantly. It signals solidarity, especially when things are tough or challenging. Lets people know they aren't facing it alone.
So you hear it when, say, people are dealing with similar money worries. Yeah, with inflation, we're all in the same boat.
Exactly. Or maybe a team facing a really tight deadline. Well, we're all in the same boat. Let's just get it done. It's that shared predicament. It says, I get it. I'm right there with you.
That's powerful for connection. But any other uses? Could it be used, maybe, ironically? Or could someone misuse it to kind of downplay someone else's unique situation?
That's a really sharp question. Language is flexible, right?
Mm-hmm.
So while its main job is solidarity, you might occasionally hear it used sarcastically.
Mm-hmm.
Or like you said, someone might mistakenly use it and accidentally minimize what the other person's going through. Oh, we're in the same boat, when maybe their situations aren't really comparable.
Right.
But overwhelmingly, Its real strength is in building that connection, that mutual understanding when things are difficult.
Okay, that makes sense. Now let's talk about taking control when you're lost in a conversation. The phrase, "I am not following you."
Yes, such a useful phrase. And polite, too.
It's basically asking for help, right? Without sounding rude.
Exactly. It's an invitation for clarification, so important for actually understanding things, for learning.
You'd use it when instructions are confusing, too complicated.
Yeah, definitely. Like if someone's explaining some complex software thing and you're just lost, it's a polite way to say, whoa, hang on, back up a bit.
Or maybe they're using jargon you don't know.
Unfamiliar terms or concepts you haven't encountered. Or even if they're just talking way too fast.
We've all been there, nodding along.
Pretending, yes.
But totally lost inside. This phrase is like your lifeline. It lets you get the clarification you need without feeling awkward or interrupting badly.
And it shows you're actually engaged. You want to understand? It empowers you, the listener, to manage the conversation for your own comprehension.
Crucial. Absolutely. Okay, last one for today. Get cut off. This one's interesting because it's so versatile. It really depends on the context.
It really does. Context is everything here. So meaning, number one, probably the most common in conversation is being interrupted.
Right. Like, I was trying to tell my story, but I kept getting cut off.
Exactly. There's a sense of frustration there. You didn't get to finish.
Okay, what else?
Then there's a phone, meaning we've all had this happen.
Oh, yeah. The dreaded dropped call.
Sorry, we got cut off. What were you saying? The call just suddenly disconnected. Very annoying.
Definitely. What's meaning 3?
That's when a supplier or service is stopped. Usually because, someone didn't pay the bill.
Ah, like our power got cut off.
Yep. Or the water, the internet, any service that's discontinued.
Got it. And the last one?
Driving. This one often involves some strong emotions.
Ah, I can imagine.
If another car suddenly swerves in front of you, forcing you to brake hard, you'd yell, "That idiot just cut me off."
Right, being blocked abruptly while driving.
Yeah.
So it's amazing how one little phrase covers being interrupted, phone calls, utilities, A&D traffic incidents.
It really shows how much we rely on the situation, the surrounding words to figure out the meaning. Super versatile phrase.
Wow. Okay, so just to recap, we've dug into caused versus was caused by, the reassurance of it's not the end of the world, the solidarity of in the same boat, how to ask for clarity with I am not following you, and the many meanings of get cut off. It really is fascinating, isn't it? How understanding these everyday phrases with all their hidden layers can genuinely make your daily communication so much richer, your comprehension just goes up.
It really does. And it underlines that point again. True fluency, it's not just about nailing the grammar, is it?
Oh.
It's about getting comfortable with this everyday language, the idioms, the metaphors, the way native speakers actually talk. Hopefully this deep dive has given you some practical tools to navigate English conversations more confidently, to go beyond just the literal meaning.
Definitely. So here's something for you to think about. As you go about your week, try to actively listen for these phrases, not just in chats, but maybe in, movies, TV shows, articles online.
Yeah, notice the context.
Exactly. See how they're used. Because observing them in the wild, so to speak, is such a great way to keep deepening your understanding, to unlock even more layers of meaning in English.
Keep listening, keep practicing. Don't be afraid to try using them yourself.
That's the key. Thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive.